Alright everyone, what is going on and welcome back to today's video. In today's video we are back here with episode number 71 of the Fallout 4 playthrough. We're still here in Nuka World. We got Shank right here that we need to talk to about taking over the Commonwealth as far as I'm aware. Can't remember if he actually puts you up to any quests in time or does it like break down and you go to fight at the power plant, which is up here. I'm not sure. But one thing I do want to do after I talk to Shank is go and just talk to all the leaders and see where I stand with them. I'm not sure if people are mad at me. I'm not sure if we're good. I really don't know. We will find out. Maybe that'll happen while I'm talking to Shank. I can't remember the exact specifics. But I am intrigued to see what everyone thinks about me, and also I'm intrigued to see what Shank has to offer. So with that said, that's all I have to say though. Thank you guys for checking this video out. If you do end up enjoying anything about it, a like really does go a long way. It helps this video get seen, recommended to others, and it just helps the video's looks as well. Also, make sure to drop a sub notification bell if you're interested in seeing future videos from me. I upload here every day, playing all sorts of story games. At the moment, it's Fallout and Outer Worlds. It's obviously evolved from Jedi Fallen Order, Metro Exodus, even a Call of Duty campaign sometime in the past. But there's going to be more and more coming over time, and I hope to see you guys there for it. And I also stream on Twitch, playing all sorts of other stories. Generally, like 360 games that I wouldn't upload to YouTube. Different genres, longer games, like 100-hour games that obviously just way too long for a YouTube series, stuff like that. And with that said, that's all I really have to say. Thank you guys for checking this video out once again, and without further ado, let's talk to Shank.
Hey Shank.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you and Nuka World's favorite Cyclops are standing here, well, I suppose he expects you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Hey now, no convincing, just a friendly conversation between like-minded individuals.
His suggestion, I just haven't decided yet.
Whoa there, I haven't decided yet.
Well, then let me help you make up your mind. Because it's a damn good idea. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
Yeah, let's get started.
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears.
Shank ain't kidding. This is gonna be all kinds of fun.
So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require three things: territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are two ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
I think you know what I'd rather do, boss.
They're talking to them.
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
So is this essentially like me deciding who I want to work with? Look, honestly, I think a way of peace isn't exactly the best. Realistically though, if I give this to the disciples, that means everyone has two locations. But I don't think it matters, because the people who have their foot in the door in the Commonwealth are probably not gonna... Yeah, fuck the disciples, they're weirdos. The operators.
Got it. I'm sure they'll appreciate you thinking of them.
I bet you they can manage to keep looking bored through the whole thing.
That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance.
I know
last I
Greentop
checked.
and the
Though I'll need
Slog.
to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Good. So, where do you...
We will go Finch Farm. We'll do the Starlight Drive, and doesn't even have anyone there as far as I'm aware, but that's close to Sanctuary. Let's go to Slog.
Wait, pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
Yes.
That one's the target.
Of course, boss. So, to get these
If I'm just
folks-
talking them out of it, it's fine. Alright, so there is a mission back in the Commonwealth, which does lead me to the fact that, and we got miscellaneous too. Well, that leads me to the fact that I can do all three of these now, which is what I would like to do that. I would like to do some side quests for the gangs. As I said though, hold on, what was this? Just gave me a miss quest to speak to Lizzie.
Bad jobs here.
Who's Lizzie?
For cleaning up the pack's hideout is
She's the lady in the parlor. Okay, I can do that. Let's quickly stop in at the pack first.
ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just don't screw this up.
I mean, realistically, I've given 2 things to the pack, 1 to the disciples, and now 3 to the operators. So I am intrigued on what the standings will be between all of them. The pack's obviously my middle ground, so let's see what he has to say. What's going on, big lad?
Let's chat. A little bird told me you're looking for some tools to help claim us some new outposts. And ain't it just your lucky day? Wait till you see what I got. Found some toys a couple operators left on their corpses in a back alley. Not sure how they got themselves dead like that. I took them apart and made a little something different out of the parts. Was just gonna... Beasts find these things irresistible. Toss them on the ground and anything nearby and hungry will come a-running. But you're gonna want to be a safe distance away. Because, well... Oh, and here. Take this paper. Don't look so surprised.
Impressive.
Impressive, Mason.
Ha, ain't it though? Don't forget where you got those. And when you're putting that to good use claiming new haunts.
Alright.
How's that job going? You're still doing it, right?
Working on
I'm
it.
still working on it.
Alright.
Yeah, no, they don't seem to... Alright, if he doesn't have any problems, I don't think any of them will. I don't think I need to stop in at every single one. I'll go check out the parlor though, because that's obviously a miss quest, and I would like to get that 50 miss quest completion. Whether I'll do them all on camera, I don't know, but it's just another achievement I can add to the Fallout collection. It's 30 Gs, so it's not bad.
Got a party like it's your last day.
Yeah, right, didn't ask. Alright, yeah. Is she going to give me a quest? Does she just want to talk? I'm not exactly sure, but we are going to speak to Lizzie.
I thought about trying my hand at Gauntlet.
So she's a... Oh yeah, she's an operator, right. So is she going to give me some valuables from the, what do you call it? Because I gave her 3 locations? I don't know. I really don't know. It could be anything, honestly. Could be anything. I couldn't piece together who it was, to be honest. No, it's not. No, it's not the leader. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say. I don't think her name's Lizzie, is it? Hey,
Hey,
talk.
Overboss. A pleasure. Shank said you might need some tools to ease relations with the people of the Commonwealth. Well, you've come to the right place. I've put together a couple of toys that should make getting what you want out of those roofs easier. Only thing we ask in return is that you remember the operators when you're handing out new territory on the other side of the mountains.
don't worry.
It's already
The
yours.
gang will be taken care of.
Wonderful. So, first up, something to manipulate a target. It's a homemade distillation brewed to mimic human flight pheromones. Toss one of these grenades at the feet of your target, and convincing the wary settler suddenly becomes a much simpler affair. Now, to function effectively, I had to make so it's not going to work on people in any of the big towns like Bunker Hill or Diamond City, nor on caravanners. But for your purposes, hitting settlements out in the Commonwealth,
I'll take it.
Any advantage I can get.
well, this should here. Only had enough to make the one locally, but you can take the recipe as well, should you find. So, the other trick up our sleeve is a little gulp down a couple lungfuls, and anyone you speak to will be far more apt to give you what you want. Plus, I've winnowed down the addiction risk to near zero, so no need to fear repeat usage.
Okay.
Ingredients for that one have been tricky to find, but between that and the grenade, you should have no problem getting at least one settlement. And just remember us when you're crushing those.
Goose. Alright, let's go. I mean, we're here, so let's talk to Mags.
Cruz lost a lot of purpose when we got here and found it wasn't what Coulter promised. Idleness makes people weak.
Hey,
Things proceeding with the job, Overboss? I can count on you taking care of it.
Working on it.
don't worry, I'm still on.
I guess you...
Alright, yeah, no, they don't have anything to say. It's just... Alright, so using the Persuasion Grenade is the miss quest, so I will make sure to do that, even though I don't need it, because I have max charisma. Yeah, I'll do it anyway. Anyway, back to the Commonwealth we go. We have a lot to do there, by the looks of it. Like, a little bit. We got... Convince settlers to leave the slug. Oh no, that's part of the main... Okay, that's optional. Claim an outpost. And then we got these 3 side quests, which I would like to do. So we are going to be doing all of those. I need to claim all of these halls eventually, but that's probably something I can do off camera as well. I don't want to bore people with miscellaneous quests because they're so basic, I suppose you could say. I mean, all 3 of these are basically miss quests as well, but I'm going to do them anyway. That's what we're going to start off with down there. I know I said I would like to finish this series this episode, but now that we're going back to the Commonwealth, I can't resist the urge. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to sort out my inventory, stockpile up, sell some stuff, and then I'll cut back to you guys at the first location once we get back to the Commonwealth. Until then, yeah, I'm just going to sort my whole character out now that we're back in the actual main world, and then I'll come back to you guys once we're prepared to continue. Alrighty, here we are. We're here at one of our first side quests, which is obviously to kill these people by the seams of it, even though they're literally fellow raiders. Actually, from what I've learnt, the raiders obviously don't like each other, so... This dude will get shock collared, I assume, not killed. Nope, it was just to kill him. Okay, fair enough. Dude just got wasted. See, that's the type of content that I am here to do. It's obviously nothing realistically worthwhile, I guess you could say. But I just want to get them off my list. Of things to do. I just don't want them here anymore, so that's why I'm choosing to do them. Collect scavenger, collar the scavenger in the dugout inn. He's in Diamond City as far as I'm aware. Okay, of course, I should have remembered that. I don't know why I didn't. Okay, there we go, much better. I ended up not really having to clear my inventory out as much as I needed to due to the fact that I have power armor on, which means my carry weight was significantly increased, so I did drop all my junk, but in the end I still do have a lot of spare carry weight left. I didn't end up going to Diamond City to buy ammo though, so it seems how I'm literally here. I'd say after I do this quest line, I'll chuck a cut in, and I'll buy up all the ammo stocks in Diamond City, and then we'll get back to what we were doing with this 3rd quest. And then we'll go convince people to leave the slug. Yeah. Dugout Inn. I believe that is the place with the Russians. Why is there always triggermen here? Always. They're literally here every time I come in. At least the synths help. The guards don't help. I'm fucking useless. Nelson Latimer, huh? They're up. Well, these aren't very useful, are you? Alright, dugout in, yep. We just gotta collar some dude in here. Will it piss people off? I don't know. If it does, there's not much I can do. It's part of a quest that I need done. So I will shoot people up if I have to.
high alert.
Let's quick save. I don't know if I meant to.
Excuse me.
Crossing
Can I
the
help
tank
you?
with a bad angle.
Yeah, follow me.
Come with me. There's something you need to see.
Okay.
Alright, so I have to lead her into like a dark corner. We'll just take her into some random room. Here we go.
Excuse me.
There's something you want?
Try this necklace.
I have this necklace that would look wonderful on you. Here.
Okay, I guess. Wait a minute. Help!
Your property of Mason in Nuka Town now. Get going.
Alright, we did that successfully. No intrusions, no bother. Beautiful. Okay. Not bad. Can you open the door, please, so I don't get glitched when I try to open it? Okay, good. I will go ahead and stock up in not Nuka World, in Diamond City, get as much ammo as I can, and we'll get to the next quest. Okay, so our next quest is here in Good Neighbor. It is to assassinate someone in the third rail, which is obviously the club. That actually worked out well for me because it means I was able to acquire ammo from the merchants both in Diamond City and Good Neighbor. So it has set me up quite well in the ammo department. I don't think we'll be needing to do that again before we finish the series. We got 500 rounds alone in this deliverer, which is obviously already a good weapon. Now, how am I going to do this? Hopefully I can convince her to move again.
There's something you want?
Follow me.
Come with me. There's something you need to see.
Okay.
I may be able to take her in here. McCrady's little room. We'll drop a quick save. She gonna come in? Okay, she's coming. Yeah, well, it's a silenced weapon, so that means no one should have heard that, as far as I'm aware. Yeah. Thank you for the singing, m'lady, covering up the assassination that just happened right under your noses. Absolutely beautiful. That's 3 side quests there. Obviously, we have to go turn them in, but maybe that's also something to do off camera. I don't know. But with that said, that's all of those. Return to all of them. I'm glad I could get that done. Let's go to the slog now. We do have a fast travel there because it's obviously somewhere I already own. They already told me that. Where is it? The slog. Here it is. We'll throw this Persuasion Grenade just to see what it even does. I'm a bit intrigued to see how useful it truly is. But otherwise, this really is not a very entertaining portion of the video, I suppose you can say. It's just doing very basic quests, and then this one's just going to be tell the people to leave, set up a flag, done. And it's probably going to ask me to do more as well. I don't know, I don't remember how many, maybe 2 or 3. I do not know, but that's just a preview of what is to be expected, I suppose. Let's see if this Persuasion Grenades works, I suppose. Where is the slog's leaders? I know the glue. Alright, let's go to our inventory. Persuasion Grenade.
Make yourself at home, friend.
Hey.
What was... Can I help you?
I think you should leave.
There's a gang of raiders coming for this place. Mine. But if you leave right now, I promise you, we won't have any problems.
You want this place? Listen, not trying to piss you off here, but I'm not sure that's going to work. This is home.
I'm trying to help you.
I'm trying to help you here. You need to go. Now.
Oh, that's how it's gonna... Fine, take it. Place is all yours.
Thank you.
Not gonna bother you, alright?
Why is the quest still there though? That's the question. Alright, there we go. There we go. Build your gang signal flag using the workshop. Okay, I can do that. Do I need to actually go to the workshop? No, I don't. No. Where is radar? Here we go. Flags. I did say I'd do it for the operators, so here you go. Bam. There it is. Pretty sure Shank pulls up here, from what I recall. Like he comes here, just shows up out of nowhere. Check in with the crew. Is it? Are they just down here? Am I? No. Okay. Yeah, I am. They're just taking their time to get here by the looks of it. I don't know.
Hey there.
Yeah, I'm thinking this place will do. At least once we get some supplies coming in. You ought to head on back, boss. Let him know how it went.
Okay, talk to Shank. Shank back at he doesn't come. No, okay. Well, there you go. That was a quick little trip to the Commonwealth. As I said, it really probably wouldn't be anything that entertaining, important, blah blah. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna obviously fast travel back. This won't be a quick fast travel, seems though it's a whole different area. I do want to turn these quests in. I'm not sure if I'll do that on camera. I'll talk to Shank first, and then we'll go from there. But let's just fast travel back, get this loading screen out the way, and then I'll cut back to you guys. Alright, here we are in Nuka World. Let's talk to Shank. He's standing right there. Obviously not a far run.
Well.
Hello.
Rumor going around is that some big bad raider boss strolled into the Commonwealth and talked a group of settlers right off their land. Not too shabby.
Damn good stuff.
I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2, provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk up in Fizztop. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, convince them to hand over the goods, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets to some kneecaps.
Why stop at
Let me.
Sure. So, which crew you want keeping an eye on the place once you get them to bend the knee?
I think I might as well just commit. Realistically, what I say here does not matter. It's what decision I make once I put down the flag. But I'm just gonna commit to the operators. I do not care. There's no. I can't be bothered balancing it out. Honestly, I just can't.
I'll send word along. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new outpost. No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, you can check the map in your Pip-Boy. Joint called Nordhagen Beach, I think, is close enough to work. Could be a good target, though I'd need to check my notes, of course. So, what's the target?
We got Finch Farm, Nordhagen Beach, Greentop Nurch. Well, these are all mine, are they not? Yeah, let's go Nordhagen Beach. He's gonna get there. Sorry, boss.
Was that?
That's one of yours. Yeah, don't care.
Oh, that place. Isn't that one of your old stomping grounds? Sure that's the one?
Yep.
That one's the target.
Ruthless. So, to get these settlers to cough up provisions, they need to know that we aren't a crew to be trifled with. You can try convincing them to pay up, or you could rough them up some. Let them know we mean business. Tools from the operators could also make your life easier. Plus, building a Nuka World radio transmitter at an outpost within range of the target will let them know we're closing in on them. Your Pip-Boy map should show you which outposts are close enough to serve. And if none of that works, well, I suppose you could always try paying one of them to convince the rest. And it's worth remembering, the more populated or heavily defended a place is, the more prep work you're gonna have to do to get them to bend. Plenty of ways
No, you're not.
to skin this cat. Have fun.
You overestimate these settlements, bro. Trust me. Alright, yeah, I am gonna turn these quests in. They might provide something relatively interesting. I don't know. I think we'll do this to cap off the episode, though. Just get rid of all the stuff that obviously what he just told me to do is really far from entertaining at the same time. Like, it's just, I remember this now from the base game, like the back and forth thing between the Commonwealth and Nuka World is an annoying concept in my opinion. I don't like it. I would much prefer to keep the DLC within, like Far Harbor did. I didn't have to go back to the Commonwealth except for resources, but that was manageable. That's
How about
crazy.
something a little more challenging next time?
Hey, you got the big ones. I hate to part with this, but you earned it. Hey, boss. You got a little free time?
Not right now.
I think you're confusing me with someone who gives a shit.
Fine. I got plenty of wolf.
Anything we've got is worth holding on to, boss.
Yeah, I didn't want to exactly say it that desperately, but I suppose it'll do. I think you're confusing me with someone who gives a shit. Fair enough. that was a decent line. I'll give him that.
Don't listen to the bleats of those operator sheep.
Fuck up. The operators are the goats. Why are you sprinting at me? You want some? Fuck it. Dude looks like he was pulling up. My goodness. Anyway. Alright, let's go turn this in. I'm just gonna say not interested. I don't want their quests further plaguing my quest bar. It just doesn't look nice. That's just me being stingy, but I'm not going to deny it. I don't like the look of a quest that's not complete, you know? It's the same in any game. That's just the way I play. I strive for completion, I suppose. Yeah, righto, champ. Don't care.
I'll never grasp the allure of the other games. Nothing but targets with fur and trash piles with attitude.
That's crazy.
It's done.
Suppose I need to give you tougher jobs going forward.
Yeah, that would be
There
nice.
you are. Operators pay their debts. You know, boss, there is another task I think might pique your interest.
Not today.
Yeah, no.
Up to you, Overboss. I understand.
Anything we've got is worth holding.
Shut up, Gage. I'm not doing their quest.
Anyone who goes
Can't be fucked doing more of those boring ass just go inside and put a collar on someone or some other nonsense. It's not very entertaining. I wonder if Nisha's gonna have beef with me actually, because I have not given her much. So this kind of is an interesting encounter that we may have in about a minute. I'm not exactly sure. Is she gonna be mad at me already, or do they really only start swaying? Okay, sounds like they're mad. There you go. Let's see what we have here. Is she gonna? I probably wouldn't even mind just lighting up the disciples if they have a problem. She's all the way up top, isn't she? Yeah. No, this is why I don't work for you, Nisha. See how far I have to run just to talk to you? Fuck's sake. Dixie, she had a name. Oh.
Hey, Dixie.
Hey, boss. Was wondering when you were gonna come see me. Heard you're collecting toys to help you mark us out some new stomping grounds. Well, ours is, without a doubt, sure, she may be based off some shitty operator tech. Let's just say.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Sounds like I'll be putting it to.
Damn straight. Only wish I could watch.
Yeah, sorry I skipped that dialogue, but I just really did not care. I'm not gonna use that grenade. Hello, Nisha. We beefing?
You're taking a very dangerous path, boss.
Boom! And that's how it's done.
You're back. And your payment, as expected. Boss, I got something else that requires your attention.
Not interested.
Do I look like I want to run your errands?
Don't think I won't remember this.
Free and in charge today, tomorrow.
Yeah, she sounds mad.
Hey, Nisha.
There you are. I need you to make some time for a job.
No. Not even gonna respond to you on that one. I'm just gonna run away. I don't take full damage, do I? Hey. Alrighty, with that said, that is this video. I apologize for that ending probably being a little bit bland, and honestly, the whole episode was more so just fetch, quests, blah blah blah. but it has to be done. It's part of the game, and I just wanted to clear some stuff off my quest list. But now that it's done, we can proceed with main story, even though the main story is honestly just as bland. We're in a down part. Obviously, there's not really too much incredibly main stuff happening, but hopefully it comes soon enough. With that said, thank you for checking this video out. If you did end up enjoying it, please do make sure to leave a like, drop some notification bell. Also, make sure to come check out my Twitch stream. Links in the description down below. I'd love to see you guys there. With that said, that's all I have to say. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.